Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see how your person is feeling about you. What would they say to you? Where is this headed? And any other messages that we can get from the cards. I'm going to go ahead and pick from the Visions of the Soul Oracle deck to see what is up between you and your person. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle the deck to see what the general energy here is. Okay, we got the throat chakra. Okay, throat chakra. I'm getting a couple of different messages. I'm seeing something to do with communication. Your person is definitely going to be communicating with you about something that's recently happened, or maybe something was off in your communication. Maybe you said something to this person, or they did something, or they said something, and maybe it upset you, or something that you said upset them. Either way, I feel like you're going to find a resolution. You're going to get past this, okay? I don't feel like, maybe for a lot of you in your mind, you're just like, yeah, I don't know if this is like, if I can like look past this, or they'll be able to look past this. But I feel like, this person's going to come back and offer you some clarity and make up for what they did or didn't do. Or maybe if you feel like you're in the wrong here, I feel like they're going to be like, yeah, I forgive you. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, but in terms of manifestation, I do want to give you some advice that if there's ever a fight, you can revise it in your head. You can pretend like it never happened, and you literally shift to a new timeline where that didn't happen. And I've seen a ton of success stories of this actually happening, where the person wrote like, oh, I said something like really bad during a fight, it was nasty, and they felt bad after saying that, and maybe it was like a one-off thing, maybe they didn't actually mean that, and they're not actually like that. And then just in their minds, they just affirmed like, no, they only remember the good things about me. No, that fight never happened. And then their SP just like called them like as if nothing happened, or like they never broke up, or they never had that fight. And we're just like, okay, well, what do you want to do today? So I feel like that can happen. Like no matter how bad it is, you can turn the situation around. Okay, I feel like that's what this throat chakra card is telling you. Like sometimes it's worse in our heads than it is in our minds, and or than it is in real life. It's worse in our minds than it is in real life, and we can switch things around anytime. Okay, so but I do see communication coming in from them. I really do feel like they're going to be the ones hitting you up first. I feel like you've always been the one hitting them up first, but they are going to be coming back and communicating with you more and more. um okay, we also got creation. Yeah, so again, you're the creator of your reality, and I really do feel like I know for a lot of you, you're manifesting. If you're manifesting this person, you're creating a new reality for yourself. You're working on creating this new version of yourself. Like for a lot of you, I don't want you to think like you're just doing this for your SP. You're doing this for you to get something that you want. And I really do feel like this creation, this person came into your life for you to understand how powerful of a creator you are. If you have been on this manifestation journey, um, you know, for this person, or like you have been manifesting this person, I guarantee you probably manifested a lot of other amazing things into your life, okay, by just affirming. A lot of good things have come into your life by being disciplined, and a lot of good things will come into your life by being disciplined, persisting, or how whatever it is that you're manifesting with. Even if you haven't gotten your SP yet, you have manifested a lot of other things. I do feel like the structure of your brain is literally changing. That is true. When you affirm for specific things, you continue to affirm that the structure and shape of your brain literally changes. Okay, so keep doing that, and at some point your dominant thoughts will be in alignment with what you want to experience, and that will come in. Okay, or you will shift to the reality where you have that. So my advice to you is just keep going, just keep persisting. They want you guys. Your SP does love you. They do want you. I don't think you've ever affirmed this hard or gone this hard for anyone, and there's a reason why. Like I do feel like for a lot of you, it's just like, okay, I feel like maybe this person was just a lesson, because like maybe you're thinking a little bit negatively about them. You're having these negative inner conversations, or reacting to certain things that they said, where you're just like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe they said that. And some of the things that they said were kind of stupid. But I feel like they're gonna show up as such a like divine version of themselves. They're gonna show up so much better, so much higher, just yeah, like 10 times better than maybe you even expected. Okay, and they're just gonna make up for everything that you're not going to be like worried about what you're worried about. Or I'm even seeing like this person kind of like begging for you. Like they're going to come back and be like, can you please give me another chance? And you're going to be like, wait, what? Like I thought like this was over. Like maybe they barely even contacted you, so you're just like, this is so weird. I can't believe this is happening, because this connection has barely been going anywhere. Now they're coming back and begging for me. But yeah, I do see that happening for you. Okay, yeah, we got higher consciousness. Yeah, again, I feel like you are in a higher consciousness right now. This person's also stepping into their higher consciousness, where they're the best version of themselves. And I feel like you've sort of been like not like forced, but like sometimes when you really want to like let go of the 3D and you really want your manifestations fast, you're kind of like, you have no choice but to step into that higher consciousness and be like, okay, I have to operate from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. If I want this to happen, you know, like I really have to think from a higher level of consciousness. Okay, like connecting with your higher self, connecting with your crown chakra, third eye chakra. Yeah, like kind of getting out of the survival chakra. So like the root, what's the other one? Sacral, and I think solar plexus. Yeah, like the bottom three chakras are like the survival chakras. So I feel like your energy is moving up to like the higher chakras, and that's really what's going to get you to where you want to be. That's going to get you exactly what you want. Okay, so yeah, I do see that with this higher consciousness card. You are even just improving your self concept a lot. Self concept a lot. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I stuttered. I just have so much on my mind, like that I want to say. Uh, yeah, I feel like that's a message from your person. I feel like they also have a lot that they want to say to you, and they are. I feel like there's a huge apology coming in, or they're going to be like, I was so stupid, I can't believe I did this instead of pursuing you, or if like you felt like there were third parties, or they were on like dating apps, or following other people, or like whatever it may be. They're going to be like, I regret that, and all these weird people I met made me like you even more, or something along the lines of that. I actually did see a success story of a coach on a TikTok saying that, or that's what happened with her SP. Yeah, okay. I do feel like this person is going to be coming in a lot better, like I mentioned. And, this person is going to be like doing certain things that, you're going to be like, wow, I hit the jackpot. Like, I hit the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the wife, the husband, jackpot, the lottery. Like, I know for a lot of you, I'm sort of getting this message that, you look to other people's relationships, maybe your friends' relationships, maybe um, relationships that you see on social media, and you're just like, wow, these people have it so good. Like, this husband, this boyfriend is just so amazing. He's such a model husband, boyfriend, wife, girlfriend, and you're just like, why can't I have that? Like, I want my relationship to be a model relationship. I wasn't gonna make this an affirmation video, but you can say that. Like, my relationship is like, relationship goals. Okay, like people, look to my relationship for inspiration on how their relationship should be like. And I see that person, coming back and acting that way. I see that they want to make you proud. They want you to show them off to, friends and family. Okay, they want to be that person that just comes back in and is very like um just high value, high worth, worthy of your time, energy, effort. Okay, they really care how you perceive them, and they know that like they haven't really been the best, but I feel like they are going to start caring more and more. They care about like what you think of them, and if you've ever like judged them or not, if you have ever judged them, righteously so, and maybe like you call them out on it, and like they didn't really change, then like they are going to be changing those behaviors, because at the end of the day I'm seeing like they just want to make you proud. They want them to be someone, again, you show off to your friends and family, and vice versa, because you're definitely someone that they'd show off to their friends and family. They have actually talked about you to their friends and family in a very positive way. But yeah, anyways, let me go and pick a couple of tarot cards. I just got so many spiritual downloads all at once. I'm also seeing something to do with them wearing like a red shirt with a collar. If you randomly see maybe if you're connected with them on stories or something, if you see them wearing like a red shirt, I'm seeing like a red cardinal. Okay, um, yeah, if you see like a red bird outside, that could be a sign they're thinking about you. If you see a lot of people wearing like red shirts with a collar, they're thinking about you. That's such a random message. I usually like don't do my readings like this, but whatever. Okay, the first card we have here is the Chariot. Okay, I really like this. The Chariot. This is all about victory, success, achievement. Again, this reinforces everything that I said about them coming back in and wanting to win you over, wanting to win you back, wanting to be the best freaking partner they can be for you. Okay, because they really do have a lot of love and respect for you, and this person like is gonna fight to be with you. I'm also getting this feeling that they're really scared of losing you. Like they're extremely scared right now. Like it's actually hitting them. Like I feel like maybe for some of you, you could have like just recently cut them off or something, or you walked away, or you unfollowed them on social media, or maybe they did the same or something along the lines of that. And now they're really scared that like, okay, there's like no connection. You're like, you are just like over them, because maybe in the past, like you have like reached out to them, or maybe like you did show them that you were still interested in them, but like I feel like you've like really backed away, or like energetically they feel you kind of pulling back. Even if you feel like you're obsessing over them, I just feel like they're obsessing over you, and that fear of them losing you is just like so big right now. Like it's higher. It's like burning than it's ever been. No, it's just like, worse than it's ever been. And that's really like gonna cause them to be better and show up for you better. Okay. So yeah, it's a good sign here. Yeah, we got the Queen of Swords. You guys are really setting like strong boundaries for yourself, and that is reflecting in the energetic realm, in the quantum field. Okay, this Queen of Swords, you are done with the BS. You are done with lower vibrational, things, people, relationships, the lesser versions of people. You are done with like, deceptiveness, backhandedness, like, just anything that isn't, um, the relationship that you want. Like, I know for a lot of you are thinking about like, okay, is this what my husband would do? Is this what the father of my children would do? Is this what the mother of my children, the, wife or my wife would do? Like, for, I feel like your like tolerance level is very low. And I feel like maybe, with this person, like there's certain things that they've said or done that you're just like, wow, yeah, I don't think this is what my future husband, my future spouse, my future wife would have done. But also at the same time, you are still, connected to them. You are still attracted to them. So, just a little bit of law of assumption, manifestation advice. You got to see them as that best version of themselves. Okay, like they never did that. They're like the best possible husband, the best possible wife. Okay, they're going to be reflecting back this, Queen of Swords energy too. They're also going to be raising their standards to meet you where you are. Okay, or like you have high standards, and basically, they're going to be meeting your standards. Okay, and like I feel like you already meet their standards, but they know that there's certain things that they've said and done that were like less than, you know, less than good, less than, what's acceptable. And I feel like, just stay having high standards, stay loving yourself, stay, just being on top of your mind, and they will come back in and reflect that. Wow, this is like such a like manifestation. It's like a tarot reading and manifestation advice reading at the same time. But yeah, we also got the Queen of Wands. Okay, they see you as someone who's very passionate, ambitious. You have a lot going on in your life. I feel like they at times like didn't feel that good enough for you. Maybe they thought you were a little bit like too cultured compared to them, or like a little bit, too moral for them, or like, maybe they lacked certain things that, you have and are exceeding in. And I do feel like they kind of did feel a little bit inferior to you, not because you made them feel that way, but because they just kind of did. Maybe it was just a reflection of their insecurities, but like not in like a bad way. It's just that they were more like inspired by you. They want to be like you. Okay. um yeah. And yeah, again, I feel like they are coming back in soon. I feel like they're coming back in sooner than you know it. And I'm seeing like this is a timeless reading, but I'm seeing definitely by the end of the year. Like if you're watching this in like April, maybe in June. If you're watching this in like October, I'm seeing like, Capricorn season, or Christmas. I really do feel like there's a lot of positive movement happening here. Yeah, we also got the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to start this connection off strong. They want to build a strong foundation for this connection. I feel like maybe for a lot of you, like you didn't even officially date, or maybe you did and then you broke up, and like, you're kind of disappointed at what they're doing, even if you're not officially dating. But once this person comes back in and officially dates you, like things are going to be solid and steady. There is no separating. That, the both of you are going to be attached at the hip. There's not going to be a separation. There's not going to be anything like, again, just lower vibrational or anything like, that upsets you or triggers you, because at that point this person will have really worked on yourself. But also this all goes back, to how strong is, your self concept, your foundation. I was going to say your foundation with yourself. Does that make sense? But my point is like, build a very, very strong self concept. Build, like just a strong foundation in terms of, um, you know, okay, let me backtrack. Like just have very have these high standards, you guys. Like something that I'm seeing is that maybe for a lot of you, you kind of lowered your standards because you're just like, yeah, I don't want to be alone. But also you realize like, no, this isn't cutting it. I don't want to be with someone who's like this. I don't want to be with someone who's, kind of like not reaching my standards. I don't think I'm having high standards. If you're realizing that, it's almost like your prefrontal cortex is like developing again, or there's certain things that are clicking where you're just like, no, I need to have high standards or else I'm just not going to be happy. I don't want to be in a miserable relationship. I recently saw a TikTok that said, um, what did it say? It said that you either have high standards or you're single, but you can't have both. And I think like that's a limiting belief. Although I have seen that like, there are some people in unhappy marriages that just, tolerate their husbands, their wives, their partners, whatever, even though they're not that great just because they're scared of being alone. But something that I want you to know is that you can have high standards and you can have your person meet them. And I feel like your person is going to be doing that. In fact, I think you met this person for you to have higher standards for yourself and for this person to reflect that. In a way, I feel like you're even helping them heal a little bit more. You're even helping them become a much better version of themselves. Okay. for themselves and for you. Maybe they realize like, oh yeah, no one in the past, challenged me this much. People in the past kind of just, let things go. But when they met you, they're just like, oh wow, this person ignites a spark and fire in me that, I really want to be able to meet. Like that's why this person has not gone over you. I'm seeing this person is not over you whatsoever. Even if like, something bad happened in the 3D, you reacted, spiraled, whatever, this person is still coming back regardless. And again, I feel like if this person hasn't been contacting you that much, or it's not, going the way that you wanted to, I feel like it's all kind of just going to change overnight. And this person is just going to be like blowing up your phone out of nowhere. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick some love oracle cards. This is a really long reading. I don't think I've ever done a reading that's this long. So, yeah, but I just felt really called to do that. We got our connection has changed me forever. I'll never be the same. This is so true, you guys. You've changed, like, I think you've changed their brain. I know for a lot of you, you're manifesting, and that really does change like the shape of your brain, and like it, by literally forming new synapses and neural connections. And I really feel like this person, they've changed. They're in the process of changing a lot about themselves because they realize in order to be with you, they really have to like level up. And if I feel like they're also, let's say like you feel like they're dating other people or something like that, you guys, it's not working out, it's not sticking. They're not interested in any of these people. Their heart and soul, their mind keeps coming back to you because you're the only one that's challenging them. They're not into anyone. They're not in love with anyone the way they are with you. Okay, we also got here, I'm so sorry I let my insecurities get in the way. It wasn't you, it was all me. I do feel like this person did let their insecurities get in the way. That kind of did ruin this connection, and you reacted. And I feel like they're going to come back in and be like, okay, like, can we just forget about the past? I'm sorry for whatever I did. I just want to start off new. And maybe if you did something that, you felt like, oh my gosh, I don't know if this person's going to be able to look past this because you reacted. I feel like you're just going to start, going back to the Ace of Pentacles, you're going to start off on a clean slate. Okay, like this person is going to come back and you're going to be like, hi, or like they're going to be like, hi, I'm so and so, nice to meet you, let's start over. Okay, like that's how I feel like it's going to be. And they're really going to be reflecting back the best possible version of themselves. They're going to be treating you like goddess. They're going to be treating you like queen or king, royalty. Okay, so do expect that. If that's something you affirm, keep affirming that. I'm seeing you're going to be getting exactly that. Okay. But anyways, I will end the video right here. Do check out the self-concept challenge that I have going on my Patreon, where we get together as a group and collectively manifest for each other. That's the science challenge, and yeah, we're simultaneously doing self-concept and science challenge for you to get your manifestations to full fruition in the best way possible for the good of all and harm to none. And I also offer in-depth tarot readings as well as manifestation coaching, and also custom subliminal. So if you're interested in any of these services, check out the description box below where you will find my website. You can sign up for those services through my website. And yeah, I will end the video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.